Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're having a look at Joseph Benavidez Jr. He is an American professional boxer currently fighting at welterweight, son of boxer trainer Joseph Benavidez Sr. of Arcelia Guerrero, Mexico. So yeah, let's see what his recent fight was. So he had a fight with Terence Crawford in 2018, and that was a TKO round 12 loss to Terence Crawford. Before that, he has had 27 wins, of which 18 are knockouts. So yeah, that's an interesting fight. For his stance, I'm giving him Henry Cejudo to give him that kind of boxing style. And I think he is, yeah, an American fighter from Mexico. Okay, cool. And he was an 11-time national champion, including the Silver Gloves twice, qualifying for the Junior Olympics and earning a spot on the US national team as well. And he had an amateur record of 120 wins and 5 losses. So yeah, cool. He's 28 years old and 2009 National Gloves golden champion in the light welterweight division. I think we're gonna have to fix the description. I don't know if I got that bit right. Let's have a look at the rest of this anyway. So this is my version of him. So I've given him body 11 and skin tone is tone 5 with a tattoo layered on top. For his head, we got template 23 and then copy what you see in the sliders to get the same results as mine. So that's template 23, and then yeah, just follow what you see on the screen. So let me just see who else is he. So he hasn't fought since 2018. Unfortunately, I don't really know most of the fighters. I know Terence Crawford on this list, but Frank Johas, you guys know him. Matthew Strode is beaten Francisco Santana. He's had 18 knockouts actually, 9 decision wins, and he's been the NABF light welterweight champion, WA interim light welterweight champion, and yeah, and the Terence Crawford fight was for the welterweight title for WBO, but he didn't win that one. So yeah, let's carry on with this one. For now, we're gonna have a look at the tattoos. So we got Mythos font number 9, which is a eyebrow tattoo here. Got another eyebrow tattoo on the other side, and this is just to thicken up the eyebrows a bit. Obviously, you guys can fine tune it if you want. You want to do it a bit differently. So just use these Mythos fonts to make his eyebrows kind of thick looking. And the next ones we're gonna have are on the chin. Got one. Well, okay, I've jumped from the chin to the lip, so we've got around the lip and chin area. So we've got one over here. Got flipping neck. I've not put these in order. Got one down here by the jaw. Similarly, you got one over here, and that's giving him that sort of line. And you've got to make these really thin and just basically just go all the way up to the jawline. And that's going to make him have those, I forget what these are called, man. This kind of style of facial hair isn't really rocked anymore, is it? Where they do like really thin ones around the chin area and jawline. I used to do that when I was younger as well. Okay, so those ones, and then next Mythos font number 9 on the chin again. So those two actually are the main ones for the chin. I just to add a bit more facial hair there. So that's the facial hair covered. So next up, guys, we're going to look at the tattoos on the chest. We've got miscellaneous 25, which is using this chandelier thing. Just fade it in, bring it up. And then next up we have is the Angels and Demons 9, which is the skull. Next to the skull we have 2 portrait 7. So we've got one on this side and we've got one on the other side, and they're going to be facing each other in opposite directions. Just press a square, I believe. Yeah, square to flip it. And next up we have is Shapes 19, which I need to actually move. So Shapes 19 needs to be all the way at the bottom, which is the skin tone layer. And what you want to do is just basically you're going to have a black shape, and what you want to do is just hold left on the D-pad and then press right a little bit, maybe like 1, 2, no, about there. So maybe about once, yep. And then you'll get that skin tone layer. Next up, again, I want to make sure that's the base layer, is for the arm, Shapes 19. Wow, that's completely covered by the tattoo. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so that's the same thing as right arm. So I'll show you right arm first. Just covered it like that using L1 and the right stick to make it bigger. And then on top of that, I've chucked miscellaneous 6, which is this sleeve tattoo. Gonna refine it a little bit, maybe like that. There you go, a little bit better. And then that's a wrap for him. So that's the tattoos done. And did I do anything for his hairline? No, I don't think I did. I think I left his hair as it was. For his gear, I have given him the Shackle Grey, Legendary 2-tone, and for his mouthpiece, let's give him, I'm thinking one of these ones, maybe Ice, something like that. All right, cool. So that is a wrap for Joseph Benavidez Jr. Keep suggestions coming, guys. Thank you for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.